I want to do a short video on lifting boxes with some suggestions. We have a very wide selection of suction feet for handling the flaps on boxes. They're mostly rectangular or oval. This is a standard box foot for a CM500. The feet are adjustable in and out on these. The feet can be made permanently positioned, or they can be made adjustable with gimbal. We put a gimbal on there because the foot will move a little bit under the flaps. So we have a whole array of different size stainless steel or aluminum suction feet. The gaskets are PVC or neoprene. This is a 3x8 oval foot. It's the two of these are the smallest size that we can utilize with our CM500. And we have suction feet that are as narrow as 2 inches. Now, all corrugated boxes are porous, and the question is, are they strong enough for us to lift, and is there perhaps too much porosity? Most boxes have the manufacturer's box certificate on the bottom. This label will give you some parameters on the strength of that cardboard. The one parameter that is most important to us is gross weight limit. The specified gross weight limit on every box must be greater than the actual weight in the box. This box has a gross weight limit of 100 and the contents are 74 pounds. That's very good. If the gross weight limit specified on your box is less than the weight in the box, there's a very good chance that your flaps will bend under the suction feet, or that the porosity of that cardboard is going to be too great to allow for a safe lift. Now I'm just going to lift the box. Now, typically when we put our suction feet on the box, we'd like the suction feet to cover as much of the surface area as possible. The more surface area you cover, the more the porosity of the cardboard will have an effect on the lift, however. And the strongest part of any box is always the outside shoulders. So we want to make a lift on a box, and that's not difficult. We have automatic balance control, and we can rotate this box 360 degrees with the top swivel assembly. We also have a bottom swivel that allows for 360-degree rotation of the box without moving the handle. But this is very easy to position on a pallet in any way and remove. Sometimes we have customers that have pallet patterns where they'll occasionally have two boxes next to each other. And while we prefer to have a suction foot on each flap, so to pick up two boxes we'd have 4 suction feet, it can be very safe to lift 2 boxes at a time. Again, the gross weight limit has to be good for the weight that's in the box. And the boxes need to have the same weight in them and be the same size. And then with this single foot, instead of switching to a custom foot that has 4 pads on it, I can lift these 2 boxes very nicely and safely, being at the same weight and size. They're pushing against each other and preventing the box from shearing off. And with the gimbal that we design into the feet, we can take the deformation, a little deformation of the flaps. So I wanted to show you some box lifting tips and some tips on lifting 2 boxes at once with the same suction foot, and we'll leave you with that.